Thank you for coming. Appreciate you guys following Bowling Green football. Before we get going, I wanted to give a couple shouts out to, first off, the women's volleyball team. Unbelievable season, regular season champs. That was a heck of a performance this weekend. I know they have the tournament, I believe, coming up this weekend, but that was great. Our men's soccer team had an unbelievable run and unfortunately came up a little short, but Eric Nichols and our team, they played really well. So there were some exciting things that happened this weekend. I wish the soccer team would have been able to pull it out, but they've had an unbelievable year and they're really good, and sometimes you just fall a little short. So, but he does a great job around here. So Ball State, I think Ball State could very easily be playing for the Mid-American Conference Championship. When you look at this, and I showed this to our team, Ball State 48, Buffalo 1, 3-point loss. Ball State 21 against a ridiculous Miami team, 6-point loss. Ball State beats Northern Illinois, which is hands down one of the better teams in our conference, 1 by 2. Ball State, Kent State, 1 by 2. Ball State 42, Western Michigan 45, and we know what Western is. They're a really good team, 3-point loss. And then they lost to CMU by 3. So if you really look at it, it's like total of 14 points and 4 losses. I've got a ton of respect for Mike. I thought he did a great job there. And unfortunately, they made a decision to change. But he's one of the winningest coaches there, and he's done a great job. And, just shows you how fragile winning and losing is. It's 1 or 2 plays. So this is a really good football team that we're playing. We're going to have to be on point. It's really dangerous. I think they're really good on offense. They score a ton of points. Their defense has improved. They're aggressive on special teams. And I know Colin Johnson will do a great job in Mike's presence. So that being said, any questions?
All right, questions? Obviously, with the coaching change, does anything change in your guys' preparation for this game?
Well, no, not at all. I mean, we can't control who's the head coach and who's not, but what we can control is our preparation and our actions. And, we're really challenging the guys to make this the best week of practice we've ever had. We had a great Monday today. I thought the guys were locked in. And I think they understand that we're playing a really good team. Just like I said, this team is could very easily be playing for a shot at this thing. I mean, it's fascinating when you look at these scores and who they played. I mean, some of these ball clubs that are on here that they played and played close is a compliment to them. And I know it's senior day down there. The kids will play really hard. And we've got to match their intensity, and we got to keep doing what we're supposed to do, is take care of the ball and win the explosion battle. So we've got a huge challenge in front of us. We've got to be locked in, and this is a big time ball game for sure.
When you guys are playing at the level that you're at right now during this win streak, some really impressive wins. I mean, all 3 phases playing as well as you have. I guess, what's the message just to keep that going, or is it just always kind of about continuous improvement and kind of going from there?
It's all about improving. We still haven't played a complete game. I think we've played some good games, but you're striving for that perfect game, and there's no such thing as that. So you're always chasing perfection, but we've got to make sure that we're locked in. When we're locked in and we're focused on doing the things that we're supposed to do, being great teammates, locked into our jobs, locked into our preparation, playing discipline, playing really hard, that's when we're good. But we've shown, particularly in the middle of the year, that when we're not, we're just okay. So we want to be great, and to be great, you got to be doing all those little things all during the week to give yourself a chance.
State's quarterback, Keaton Simonza, is ranked number 1 in the MAC for passing. Just how do you plan on stopping him? I mean, he had a great game against Hayden Wolf a week ago for sacks. Just how do you plan on stopping him?
Yeah, I think he's a really, really good player, and I don't know if you can stop him. You gotta control the explosion battle with him. He's a very accurate passer. They got weapons on the perimeter. They got a really good tight end. The backs are good. And they're playing really, really good offensive football. So we got to slow them down. We got to try to make them kick field goals in the red rather than scoring touchdowns in the red. Offensively, we've got to play really, really well. We got to possess the ball and find ways to score when we have it. So that's always a fine line. You got to keep the ball yet score. When you're playing a really good offensive team, the way that the team that we're playing, you got to be on point in all 3 phases to control such a good offense.
I'm sure you saw yesterday, Carl Brooks probably made impact play of the day yesterday. Can you just talk about how you felt seeing that?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it. And we're working on Ball State right now, and we heard that Carl blocked a field goal, I think, against the Bears to win the game. So anytime we see a BG guy out there doing good things, that's great. So happy for Carl.
Brock Horn, Patrick Day, going to tie the program record for career games played with 55 this upcoming game. Can you just talk about what they've meant to the program over the years?
Yeah, all these older guys that have been around, my hat's off to them. They've been through a huge rebuild, plain and simple, and those were some long years, let's just put it that way, and they stuck together, and they're giving themselves a chance to have meaningful football in November. And we got to take it 1 week at a time. Those guys have got to lead. We've got a bunch of old guys that know what it's supposed to look like in November, and we got to go down to Ball State and play our very best, in my opinion. This is a super dangerous football team, and I know playing on the road in this league, particularly on senior day, you got to bring it. So 2:00 in the afternoon in Muncie, we're going to have to find a way to play our best game.
Speaking of playing on the road, you guys have won 3 straight road conference games. What's been the key to your guys' success on the road so far this year?
I don't know if it matters home or away. Obviously, we love playing at home just because of our fans and the community and being around the people that support us. But in my opinion, we are methodical on how we do game week. We're methodical if it's on the road. We're methodical if it's at home. And we just need to make sure that our process is intact and we're doing everything the right way to give ourselves a chance. Because if you don't have a great walkthrough on Thursday, if your walkthrough stinks on Friday and you're not locked in, I've said this 1,000 times in this conference, you could be in trouble quick. So we've got to be 100% locked in, 100% focused, extremely disciplined, practice our tail off, prep our tail off, do all the things off the field the way that we've done in the training room, in the weight room, sleeping, diet, go to school, get your work done, and then get to Saturday and have a bunch of confidence that you did things right during the week, which then gives you a chance to play with great confidence and let it rip.
Obviously, earlier this year against Penn State, quite a battle between tight ends, obviously Harold and Tyler Warren for them. Another one this weekend, obviously Tanner Kozoil is really good for Ball State.
He's really good.
Just talk about, just another intriguing matchup at that position and just how important that position is, because obviously you guys are proving, how valuable that can be.
Yeah, that position is valuable. In my opinion, when you can run the ball enough and you can use the tight end, it really opens up the wide receivers. And it's a matchup nightmare. Their guy's a matchup nightmare for us. I know Harold is a matchup nightmare. But there's some really good tight ends in this league. And, this week we're featuring 2 really good ones. And they do a great job of getting him in multiple positions similar to us. They do a great job in the red with him. He's a problem on third down. So I think they're leading the conference in third down efficiency. I believe so. I think they're 50-some%, which is unbelievable. And obviously the quarterback's finding him and doing a great job of getting him, throwing him open. But they've done a great job. I think offensively they do as good a job as anyone in the conference.
Dontrez, obviously the defense is just playing at a really high level, to really hold a really good Western Michigan team like that last week. Just what's the confidence level like, looking at even the defensive line these last few games on defense?
We're pretty confident, in the defense. Just got to play the same way that we played against Western. We know we got two different teams coming up, so we just got to bring that same intensity that we had against Western.
What's been the most exciting part of this recent stretch? 4 straight wins, 5 out of 6, just playing at such a high level. What's been what's kind of the mood like with the team during this stretch?
It's great. It's just us playing together. I feel like at the beginning of the season, it was kind of like up and down. One side would play good and the other side would. So it's just like the best thing is just us playing together as a team now.
How much did those close losses early on, or close losses early in the season kind of help you out during this stretch? Obviously, you guys are learning and know how to win now.
It's like we just taught ourselves like we close. We just got to finish games. So I think just having that mindset is like we there, but we just have to start finishing, and that's what we kind of started doing also.
Obviously, Ball State just went through a coaching change, but obviously they have been able to put up a lot of points. Really play well this year. What do you guys have to do to keep it going and really just slow them down?
We just got to keep our heads on straight. Like we know it's going to be a challenge, so just knowing like this is a dangerous team and just going in like confident, but just being aware like they are a dangerous team. So.
Malcolm, what's during this 4-game winning streak? To win against these solid opponents and everything like that, how much confidence have you guys gained as a team, and just what's kind of the mood and the feeling right now, being in this exciting position this late in the year in the MAC and just playing at a high level right now?
I think the key is, like you just said, having confidence. And I think, these past few games, that's exactly what we felt, is confidence. And, we want to make a run at the MAC championship and win it, And the beautiful thing about it is, BG community is behind us. And it's bigger than just, our team, We're doing it for the fans, the people that show up each and every day, the students. And that's the amazing thing about it. We just feel so good to win. And, we have a lot of seniors, so this would mean the world to win it, for us seniors. So it's a beautiful feeling.
Big key, I think, recently is just the balance on offense between the run game and the pass game. Obviously, Terrion is running at a really high level right now. Passing game's continuing to be strong. Just how key is just that ability to run the ball and air it out as well? I
think that it makes it, with having good running backs, it makes it really easy for receivers, because the DBs don't really want to tackle our running backs, so they get focused on the run a little bit, and then when they get focused on the run, then we pass the ball, and then when they're too focused on the pass, we can run the ball. So having that, it's hard for opponents to guard that. We have so many weapons, so many people. It's like it's too many bullets flying.
Obviously, really good tight end matchup this week. Obviously, Harold's been doing outstanding for you guys. Ball State has a really, really good tight end who's been playing well. How much does that position help you guys out as well and kind of free up the wide receivers as well? Obviously, so many people are going to be focusing on Harold all the time, and kind of gives you guys opportunities too.
I think when you have somebody as talented as Harold, as soon as he gets on the field, everybody is looking, even the people on the sideline are looking. So that it frees up, a lot of, what we want to do. And I believe that we have the people, the personnel to, capitalize on them opportunities.